Welcome back to the program. Lou and Jackie here, along with our friend Robin Sullivan. Great to see you from OsteoStrong. We were talking about OsteoStrong in the past here. What a great company and what a great organization you have that does some incredible things for people. And we just want to refresh everybody's memory as to what OsteoStrong is all about.
It was originally created for people with bone density issues, so osteoporosis, osteopenia, but it also helps out with joint pain, back pain, alleviating a lot of that, helping out strengthen your muscles, so it helps out with athletic performance. There's just tons of things that it helps with, yeah.
So who's this perfect for? Because when you hear osteoporosis come out of your mouth, I'm thinking our older Iowans who might need, that's what you think of, but who truly is this perfect for?
You know, anybody who has a skeletal system, it's great for.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
Our core demographics are people around their 50s, people who are looking to prevent, which I think is an amazing thing these days, is to prevent osteoporosis. There's more osteoporosis fractures in a year than cases of breast cancer, strokes, and heart attacks.
Really?
Okay. Really?
Yes. So
say that again.
So there's more instances of osteoporosis fractures in a year than there are with strokes, heart attacks, and breast cancer.
That is huge.
Cases. Yeah.
And it's something you can prevent.
Yes, it's totally preventable. And we do it in a natural way, so you don't have to worry about harmful side effects. The good side effects are energy increasing, strength increasing, your balance increases. Overall, like when people leave our center, they just feel good. Like it's an instant thing that you just feel stronger, you feel more confident. Like we had a realtor that came in and she had to move her office. And she hadn't moved for a couple of years, and she's like, I moved my filing cabinets, and she's in her 60s now, and she's like, I moved them without any help. She's like, I couldn't do that when I moved in here. So the strength increases, like the independent living that it creates is awesome.
Now, how do these things work? How does this work? How does this whole process work?
It works amazing.
Okay. Now, do you have to? Do you have machines?
Yes.
That really don't have any motion to them.
Right. Yeah.
But you are going through what's similar to a weightlifting machine, but it's not a weightlifting machine.
Right.
Explain what it is.
So there's 4 machines. They focus on the 4 different areas of your body: your lower, your upper, your core, and then your spinal cord, or your spine. So it's a compression. So all the machines are static, and it's a compression that basically impacts it. Slow motion of an impact. So without the actual impacting, so it takes all the risk out of it, you're compressing those joints as if you would on an impact, which stimulates your osteoblasts to build bone.
Okay, so that's all you're doing. You're stimulating the bone growth, and it really works. And how long do you have to spend in order to get this to trigger?
It takes, once you get efficient with the machines and familiar, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get through a full session.
Okay, and how many sessions do you have to do in a week?
Once a week, because it stimulates your body's adaptive response for 7 to 10 days. So that's why you only have to come once a week.
That's an amazing.
Well, it's, every time I hear it, I still never, it's hard to believe because I could do something 10 minutes once a week, and it can not only prevent osteoporosis, it can reverse it.
Yes.
In many, many cases. But basically, like your shirt says this morning, you're giving your body its power back.
Yes,
to sure. Rebuild bone density. Let's talk about that. What affects bone density? Besides age, we always hear about it in women when you can the hunchback happens or our bones become more brittle. Talk about the good and the bad with bone density.
So a lot of things that affect your bone density in a negative way: aging, a low BMI, so a low body mass index. So being small is not always great. Okay. A lot of the medications we're on, steroids, thyroid problems, people who have had cancer, have had any sort of chemo treatment, really affects bone density. It just robs your body of the calcium and the nutrients it needs. Breastfeeding, being pregnant affects your bone density.
Really?
The first thing that gets the nutrients is that baby. The baby comes first, mom comes last. So it'll steal all of your nutrients from.
Now, is this something, since you mentioned that too, you said that this is targeted for people in their 50s or whatever to help prevent any of this from happening. Would moms benefit from OsteoStrong as well?
Yeah. I found out because after having children, my bone density, I'm below normal when I started OsteoStrong. And it's a proven fact. So I'm like, that's how I got there, having babies.
And how do you measure that? How is that measured?
You can measure bone density, and blood tests are a great way. There's body comp tests you can do that the doctor has to order, or DEXA scans is the typical standard way. The one thing that we like to preach is being proactive. So stressing to your doctor that you really would like a baseline to figure where you're at the age of 50 or before menopause, because you don't know where you're going to go if you don't know where you're starting.
True.
So to be preventative and really get that baseline marker from your doctor, because post-menopause, in those 10 years of menopause, you can lose up to 30% of your bone density. So you can go from a -1 to a -4 in 10 years if you do nothing through menopause.
Wow.
Which is
amazing numbers.
And the reality
Yes.
is a lot of us don't. If
No.
you're going through it, you're focusing on many more things than thinking about, oh, there goes my bone density.
Right,
So
exactly.
Truly what you're saying is OsteoStrong is for everyone because you can prevent so much.
Oh, for sure.
Before it
Losing
happens.
your strength, your muscle strength is directly correlated to your bone density. So the weaker your bones get, the weaker your muscles get. So as we age, we lose a lot of that freedom because we lose strength, and that goes our balance. So big thing with OsteoStrong is balance, strength, and bone density because they all are correlated. And
Absolutely.
so even me as somebody who has not hit osteoporosis or osteopenia, I can see a difference in my workouts. I don't get sore. I don't have hip problems. I don't have knee problems like I used to.
Right.
My gym performance has increased.
You're becoming a stronger, more
Yeah.
powerful person.
Yeah, so it's a new year. It's 2020 right now. So
All
people are
right.
looking to do
it.
something
Do
a
it.
little bit different and do something that's beneficial in a period of maybe 10 minutes a week. Everybody can do 10 minutes a week. And we've been doing this for quite a long time too. And the thing that's really most amazing is that it's lasting. The effects of OsteoStrong and the strength that you're developing and what it's doing to your bones lasts for a long time, even
Yes.
if you miss a couple of weeks. You're not supposed to, but if you do, and we've experienced this
Yeah.
too. This last time we were in there, we were amazed at that your strength stayed pretty much the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like anything. The more repetitive you are, the better it is. But
Right.
if you miss, the nice thing is you're not going to lose a lot of progress you've made, which is a positive thing. I think a lot of people, life gets in the way. You miss a session, it's okay. You go on vacation, run away from winter.
And it goes back to showing you that it's
Right.
not a drug. It's not something
Yes.
foreign that you're doing to your body. This is just you creating more bone density by doing simple, small movements once a week, and you're going to retain that strength and become a more powerful person. So how do we get people started?
How can people come in?
What do you recommend to get the process started?
Well, we do free sessions and free tours, so our first session's on the house. You can check it out. Nikki is an awesome session coach. She is super knowledgeable about everything about OsteoStrong. And you can contact us, 515-630-0481. Nikki's at the center right now, or you can book online through our website at osteostrongclive.com. Yeah.
And the thing is really cool about this is that OsteoStrong is fairly new in the United States, and we're lucky enough to have a place here.
Yeah.
We were just talking to the comedian who was at the Funny Bone last week, John Reep, and he said that his mom has osteoporosis, and he is so interested in your company, but he wasn't sure they had one of these where he lives over on the East Coast, but we have one here.
Yeah. And the nice thing is if you are a snowbird, you can go to Florida, do your OsteoStrong there, and come back to Iowa when the weather gets nicer, and you can continue. So we have reciprocity with all the other OsteoStrongs
You do?
out there. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And there's tons south and east and
That's
west.
perfect.
And
Love it. All right. If what we're saying doesn't seem like it's possible, you need to head over, get a free tour, get a session, and find out how this can truly change your life.
For sure.
Definitely. Good to see you, Robin.
It's good to see you guys.
We'll
It's fun.
Yay.
pop over a little later on this afternoon.
Sounds fabulous.
Okay.
We'll be there.
It's 9:30.